Do want to get a check of your top stories right now, because this morning we are going one-on-one with Metro Transit leaders as concerns about safety on the light rail grow.
It comes after a shooting and a robbery on a light rail train in St. Paul left a man hurt over the weekend. Our Pauleen Lee is riding the rails with them to hear what they have to say. Pauleen.
Hey, good morning, ladies. Yeah, for a lot of people, light rail, Metro Transit, public transit is a way that people can get to and where they need to go by convenience, but also it's sometimes a necessity for a lot of people. But either way, it needs to be safe for all riders. So we do have the general manager here, Leslie, who's gracious enough to wake up early, ride with us. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
Well, first off, we do have to address the incident that happened on Saturday, an unfortunate incident, a shooting and a robbery that it's got to be a blow to your efforts to try and make public transit safe.
Well, everyone on transit deserves a safe experience, and any amount of violence whatsoever is just unacceptable. So, yes, Saturday's incident is a sobering reminder that we need to continue our efforts to improve that safety on public transit.
Now, we're just a month into the new year, and already Metro Transit has made some changes, in particular the signage that people see on the platforms. Tell us about that.
Sure. So, as public transit, we're a shared public space that brings together different people to share a small enclosed environment. And so having really clear expectations of how riders should treat each other is part of our efforts to improve that experience on transit. Last year, the Metropolitan Council updated our rider code of conduct. We've long had rules about riding on transit, but this is an opportunity to refresh those expectations and make sure everyone knows what's expected of them when they're on our system.
Yeah, and obviously a sign is a sign. People will see the sign, but at the end of the day, people are going to do what they want to do, right?
Well, the signs are the first step to make it really clear about what's expected, but you're absolutely right. In addition to the signage, we're making sure we'll have employees out educating riders about the code of conduct. And then obviously we need people to enforce it too. So our police officers, the community service officers out on the line, our future transit rider investment personnel, they'll all have a role in educating and upholding that code of conduct.
So you're saying more changes are coming this year?
Yes, we are. The signs are just the start, but we're continuing to really kind of reset that expectation.
Yeah. Now, obviously, we can talk much more about this, and we will. But obviously, 2 minutes is not enough to dig into the real safety efforts that Metro Transit is putting forward. So Leslie and I are going to continue chatting throughout the morning. We've also got the police chief here, Ernest Morales. He will join us later on this morning as well. A long conversation to be had. You'll see more of it coming on CBS News Minnesota, ladies. But for now, we'll send it back to you.
Hey, Pauline, real quick question. We heard some yelling at the beginning of your interview with the general manager. Is everything okay there?
It's fine. It was the police chief. We were waiting for someone to hop on board, so we were just holding the train for a little bit. We were just waiting. So everything is fine. It was just a production thing.
Gotcha. Okay, just want to make sure. All righty, Pauline, thank you. We'll check back in just a little bit.